But you're going to fall. Hello, everyone. Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Say hello, Khuselo. He's what?
Hello, class.
Hello, class.
Oh, hello, guys.
My
Oh,
name is
Khuselo.
Khuselo.
Wow.
Baby.
Wow, high five. High five, buddy.
Hello,
High five.
everybody.
How are
Hello,
you?
everybody.
How you? Everybody.
How are you, everybody? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I think we're gonna have to leave him where he
Daddy,
does.
mommy.
Thank
Daddy.
you, baby.
Thank you, buddy.
Please fix it, ne? Alright, so today we're doing a different one. It's all over the place.
It's everywhere.
Please bear with us.
It's your mom. It's your.
Thank you. You fixed it. Good
Yeah.
Well
job.
done.
So today, as you can see the title, we are meeting this little man
We have already met him.
who is a ball of energy. A fireball of
You just had to say fire and then.
okay.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we can continue.
Yeah.
So his name is Khuselo, as he introduced himself. Yeah, we did say in our first video that we have a boy and his name is Khuselo. As we said, he's energetic. This is what we meant. And even more.
It's a lot.
Yes.
Can't
So
take it.
I wanted us to talk about raising him away from family. You know how our friends are so privileged that their parents are like close to them.
Oh, God.
Thank
God,
you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you, ne?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, please read it there. This is gonna be a long one. Okay, well, we'll try to keep it short.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
yes,
know. I don't know
how
if
is it?
if I'm gonna concentrate with him all over the place.
Focus. I always tell you about shutting the noise.
I can't. The noise is too much. You see?
So you have to sit down, my baby. Thank you. Okay, come show everybody your toys.
Come sit here.
Sit down. Yes, come sit here. And, oh God.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
No, mommy.
Oh.
Go say.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
baby.
Bye.
We have to cut some of the things out.
No, they are fine. I forgot.
Okay, so yeah. So we are originally from Bloemfontein
yeah.
in the Free State, if you didn't know. And we had to move to Malanga, Middleburg, because of work.
Yeah.
So I moved first because I got the job here first. And my husband joined us.
Mommy.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, Khuselo. Thank you, buddy.
You wanna sit down?
Come sit down. You? Yeah.
I hope you guys don't mind.
Like this.
So, my husband moved to the site last year.
Officially.
Officially last year. So he had been working in Northern Cape.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Good
Yes.
boy. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Yeah.
Sharp. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Big boy.
You want to sit down?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he was working in Northern Cape,
Yeah.
and he always visited every second weekend.
It's your
Yes,
next
okay, thank you. Yeah.
Every second weekend. If we couldn't do bi-weekly, he would visit every month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come.
So
There you
Thank
go.
you.
2 years ago, we decided to take a decision
Yeah.
that he was gonna have to leave his job that side and
Let's
come this
evaluate.
side.
Yeah.
And it's mainly because where he was a very secluded area, very remote.
Yeah.
Like there was no way we could
Beep,
move
beep,
To
that
that
side.
yeah.
So the only option was to come
Mommy.
this side.
No. Mommy.
Okay, this one, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
we understand.
Yeah.
All right. So we decided that he was gonna move this side, and that meant him leaving his job,
It's
is
really quitting.
quitting, resigning, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's a story for another day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he moved to the side. So technically, I raised Kuse by myself for 2 years. That's
Was
it.
it 2 years?
No. 1 year and a few months.
Yeah.
Just a year and a few months. Thank you, baby.
That was the hardest time.
You wanna
ever.
sit? You wanna sit with us and drink your tea?
No.
Okay.
Go, Daddy.
Okay. Thank you.
Go, Daddy, Mommy.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
baby. So, yes, he moved to this side. Okay, when we gave birth in Bloemfontein, let's go to the beginning. So we decided to give birth at home, mainly because I don't think he's ever gonna sit with us.
Hi. It's not.
Yeah, we gave birth at home because that's what you do most with your first child.
Oh yeah.
We just thought that's what you do with your first child. But I think they also gonna want us to do the same with our second. Kanjalo. Now,
I like the kanjalo.
no.
So which means etc.
No, with our second born.
Many. Yeah.
Now, so I stayed at my home for the first month. And then because my mom-in-law is like, I want my grandchild here. So we had to move to my husband's home after a month. Was it even a month? I don't think it was a complete month.
Yeah, I think it was a month.
Was it a month?
Yeah.
Okay. So we stayed at my home for a month, I and Khuselo, and then we moved to my husband's place a month later.
Yeah.
And then so I don't know if I want to talk about what is it called in English? Butswetsi.
Mom.
Sure.
She.
I don't know. Being kept situated. I don't know what it's
Yeah,
called.
that period when you have just given birth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're taken care of by your parent or someone around. What happens during all of that? So
They
I
feed
think
you a lot of porridge.
soft porridge and rooibos tea. Yeah. I think that will be another video because it has a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot on its own. It's a lot. Now, so I moved to my in-laws a month later. And then I stayed there for a month and a few weeks. Yes. And then we took a decision. We took it because we're far away from home. We stay far from home.
Yeah.
We took a decision that we need to move and experience the time by ourselves of being a parent before I officially went back to work. So I was on leave for 4 months. The first month I was at home. Second month I was at my in-laws, and then I think a month and a few weeks I was at our place here in Middleburg. And then so a lot of people always ask, how was it being by yourself, raising a child? That is when you started visiting like 2 weeks, every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Sometimes every week.
Sometimes every week.
Any
because-
chance I got.
Yeah.
So
And it was so expensive because it's so far. Middleburg to
Northern
Kokoman.
Cape, yeah.
That is a long time.
It's
12-hour drive.
Yeah, about three provinces in
Yeah,
between.
you have to. And it's 12-hour
12
drive.
hour, 12, 13, yeah.
By bus.
Yes.
By car, it's shorter.
Yeah, around 8.
Around
8
8.
hours.
And he's back.
Yeah. We don't know for how long, but he's back.
So then we had to get a nanny. So before I went home for giving birth, I had found someone we stayed in the same commune with. And she was excited to help. She was such a sweet girl.
Yeah.
A sweet lady. I don't know how old she is to be calling her a girl. So she was such a sweet lady, and she was fine, man. I just saw her as someone I could tell what to do, and she wouldn't say no. It shouldn't be done like that, you know. So yeah, so I went home, relaxed, thinking when I got back home I'm gonna find someone. So I came back, and I was told she went home. And I tried to call her, and luckily, our decision of going back here,
Like this.
our decision of coming back here on time, was a good one, because had we relaxed, thinking we had someone, we were gonna struggle.
Yeah.
So now I started stressing that who am I gonna leave my baby with? He's only,
You are about to go back to
you
work.
know, I was about to go back to work. I think it was 2 months or almost 3 months.
Yeah,
Almost 3
3
months. And I was running out of time. So this other day I went to go do my hair, right? As I was doing my hair, I went with my child. I went with Khuselo. And I feel like I'm gonna be the only one talking over here.
You have the series of events.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't want to be talking by myself here.
Yeah.
So I went to go do my hair
Look,
this other day.
Daddy, look.
Wow, what is it? It's a duck.
Oh, look it.
It's broken.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing my hair, this hairstylist of mine asks me, who's gonna take care? I mean, now that you're gonna go back to work,
What's gonna happen?
what's gonna happen? Do you have someone who's helping you with the baby? And I was like, no. And I think it was a month before I had to go back to work. Yes,
Sure.
it was 3 months. And she said, I know someone. She's been taking care of babies for a very long time, and she's good. That's
babies,
all
yeah.
that she's been doing all her life. I was like, okay. Just like that, I got a nanny.
Sure.
Imagine.
It was just God.
Yes, and then luckily the lady came because they stayed together. She had went away to go sell stuff, and then she came. And immediately when she came in, because she was such a baby person, she was like, oh, why are you exposing the child to, I think it was cold around that time.
Sure.
Why are you exposing the child to the cold? And she started wrapping Khuse up with a blanket.
Showing you how it's done.
You know,
Like a young
you
mother.
know. And
Yeah.
then the hairstyle was like, this is the lady I'm talking about.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, I am sold. So we exchanged numbers. And then
When did she start? Was it the following
I
day?
think the following Monday. No,
Okay.
I think I did my hair on Friday.
Yeah.
And then the Monday, I called her in. So she came in and she stayed with us.
Okay.
Yeah. And she was good. She was good. And she was not just taking care of Khuse. Whenever Khuse was sleeping,
Yeah,
then she would clean the house.
Very
You know,
helpful.
she was very helpful. And then Khuse grew. She was taking care of him. Khuse was such a big boy. She was feeding him a lot. Yeah. So yeah, the nanny stayed with us the entire time. She was a stay in.
Yeah.
And she was happy. I I think she was happy. I believe she was happy.
I think she was.
Yeah.
Just that day she had her own troubles.
What
and
trouble?
she was at home.
Okay.
She was. No, I think again it goes according to our. Oh, okay, sorry. It goes according to our personalities and the way we are.
Yeah.
You know, we are very welcoming. We'll never treat you like you are a nanny. Now, a girl sometimes will come back from work, she'd be having her feet on the couch with tea and greeting me nice. Like, how are you, Papa? You're like, I'm fine.
She was so comfortable.
Yes, she was. Yo, she would fry eggs.
Oh, she was so comfortable. But I think that's how it should be. But maybe she's
it was getting too much. Yeah? It was getting too much. And she would even say, you know, I know I am at home here.
Yeah.
I am at home here. Girl.
Shame. She was, I think we were too kind to her. And I think even the people we stayed with in that commune would always say, yo.
Yeah, they would complain.
Yo,
You guys
your nanny is so comfortable. There was a time when the other lady we stayed with in the commune, I don't remember, she had to go away with work. I don't remember exactly what happened. And then she had 2 kids. And then she asked if the kids could come and stay with Khuselo because they also loved Khuselo. And while that was, it means the nanny would have to take care of them as well. But they were old. I think one was 7, 8 years old, and then the other one was 3, 4. I don't remember. Or 2, 3 years. So the lady wanted a lot of money. Our nanny wanted a lot of money from the lady. She was like, no, I'm gonna have to take care of them the whole day. I have to make sure they eat. So she asked for a lot of money. And the lady was like, so when I believe you are used to money. You are used to money. Yeah. So Jay, she was just comfortable.
Very comfortable.
And then we had to move from where we were staying.
Yeah, the place was too small.
The place was getting too small. Like, Khuselo is a very busy child.
You guys can tell.
He's a very busy child, and it was impossible for him to move around in that area. And also he was getting mobile. He could start walking.
Yeah.
He was walking.
I was hitting things. The place was so small.
Yeah, the corners were too close to each other. He was always bumping his head. Now we moved to a new place, and this now is very far from the CBD. So we stayed in the CBD for that long, for 3 years. And then we moved to a place that is far from the CBD. And she stayed close while she walked to the CBD. It was not far.
Too far. Yeah.
So now where we are now is very far from where she stayed. And we felt that it was not going to be easy. And we also wanted Khuselo to develop, to grow, because he was only used to us and the nanny, and he didn't love people.
Yeah, and to be more independent, because Khuselo was so dependent on the nanny. He could not even do anything.
Because she was always here, but she loved him. And
when he starts saying, she's just panicking.
She's in.
So,
so we thought, I think, how old was he? I think he was 1 year and...
Wait, was it going to 2 months, 2 years?
No, he was still young. I think it was 1 year and 4 months, if not 6. He was 18 months. I think it was 18 months.
Okay.
Then we decided that we need to get him to school.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so now we needed her as a nanny. We did compensate her for the cleaning, but we didn't need cleaning as much, So we had to make a sad decision of letting her go as a nanny.
Where are you going?
Tea.
Your tea is here. Sit down and drink your tea.
Come sit down.
Okay.
Good boy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we had to make that decision of letting her go. She was broken, man. She was so sad. And we also loved her. And didn't want to let her go. Now, we made a decision of making at least her come on weekends.
Yeah, once a week.
Yes, she would come only on Saturdays. To do what? Actually, to clean. Yeah, and maybe see Khuse because we felt so bad for their relationship. They had built a very solid relationship.
To come and watch TV. She liked these shows of hers. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so she would come on Saturdays and then she would clean.
The whole day.
She would clean the whole day. She would make sure that she's here for
Yeah.
You know. So I think this ran for a good year. And then early on this year, because now the money had reduced, we were no longer paying her for her full services. We were paying her for the one day that she comes. And she asked that we give her the money at the end of the month.
Yeah.
And this would accumulate for 4 days. Remember, there's 4 Saturdays in a month. So I think I don't know what she was expecting, but we did tell her what the money was going to be. So there was an agreement in the beginning. And then at the beginning of this year, I think she found another job. And I could see that she was tired because she was moving from here.
She was working in between jobs.
Yeah, when she gets here, she's tired. That's why she would clean the whole day because the whole week she's at another place.
Phoebe.
Finished. And then we finished, baby. Wipe your nose. Did you wipe your nose?
Oh dear.
So she complained that the money was small, even though it was a 4-day period. It was little. Yeah, it's small. The money was little, and so we had to let her go because we couldn't afford her services anymore. We didn't understand how much she wanted.
Yeah, even besides that, we did not. Sorry to say, but we did not need her services that much because we could also clean for ourselves.
And the place is bigger, so it didn't get as dirty as the first one. Yeah. Now, I wanted to talk about potty training.
Sure.
I wanted to fast forward to potty training. I don't think a lot of things happened. Oh, we did sleep training on Khuse when he was 4 months. People always ask this. At 4 months, we did potty training at 4 months.
Sleep training.
Your sleep training. We had to do this because I was by myself and I really rest.
You value your own time.
I value my time. Like, on the previous video, we spoke about what makes us happy. And I said what makes me happy is knowing that I am okay.
Yeah.
Because if I'm okay, I'm a good mom, I'm a good wife, I'm a good employee. So I have to be okay. So I prioritize self a lot. So the potty training was because of that. I could see that he is like this the whole day. And I would go to bed dead.
That's a lot.
And we started the potty training. The sleep training.
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk about potty training. So we did it at 4 months because I think stats normally say
you research.
You should. Yes, I'm that mom. I'm searching. What should we be doing now? What follows? What are the milestones? Yeah. So at 4 months, they said that is the right time to do the sleep training because the baby cannot sit as yet. They cannot get up as yet. So when you put them to sleep, they have no other choice. They would cry, they would do everything, but they cannot get up to move around. So they can tend themselves if they're not comfortable, but they cannot get up.
Yeah.
They cannot hold on.
They are forced to sleep.
They are forced to sleep. So we did it at 4 months. I think it was straight 3 days of crying.
Oh, that's terrible.
So we did the cry out method. There's different kinds of sleep training. The one we did is the cry out method.
We are in the mommy club now. Yes.
Am I being too technical?
No, you're not.
Hello, Daddy.
I know. Hello, buddy. How are you?
Bye.
Fine.
Now,
Bye, Daddy. Bye.
Bye. But you're still seated here. But bye. Yeah.
so yeah, I was by myself
Oh,
with the
sorry.
nanny. Oh, I think I had to let the nanny not sleep in. There was a time when she was not staying in anymore because I value sound. And she was a chatterbox. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. But she was always talking and
Conversation.
she is a lot, man. Sometimes I'd find her having cooked supper. And I did enjoy the cooking.
Yeah, she was too
You know, she was a lot. So sometimes I let her. She came in during the day, and then when I came back from work, she'd go because now I wanted to train Khuselo with sleep training, and because she didn't like Khuselo crying, I thought no,
It's
not gonna work with her around. So at 4 months, when Khuselo was 4 months, she was no longer staying in. She was coming in during the day. And then yes. Cry out method only lasts 2-3 days.
Sure.
And then on the 4th day,
Sure.
you just put the baby to sleep and then they to bed. Tell them, but you read them a story. That's why he loves books. You read them a story. You feed, bath, read a story, calm them down, and then put them to bed, and then they go to sleep.
Put in the money in the jukebox and then they cry.
He was no longer crying.
I'm saying in that 3 days.
Yeah, the 3 days was bad.
That's crazy. You know, I remember I would call you. Yo, and I would hear him screaming his lungs out.
Yo.
Anyways, he has this voice, you know, clear. Oh,
When he
he was
cries.
screaming. And I was like, yo, my baby's dying now.
And I would, if I was drinking alcohol, I would sip on my wine because I would tell myself, you know what, this is
Shut
hard,
down.
but we have to
Or
do
shut
it.
out,
I
yeah.
am good at shutting out.
Yeah.
Like I can close the noise and center myself. I'm very good with that. So I would do that. I would ignore him because I knew that research says
Ignore him.
it has to be like that. Okay, so at 7 months, we transferred him to his bedroom because now he was good. He was no
Sleeping,
longer
yeah.
eating during the night. He was sleeping throughout the night. At
Till
4
to
months,
this day.
yeah, at 4 months, Bele, in as much as he was sleeping by himself, but I think every 2-3 hours he would wake up to feed, to breastfeed. So we breastfed him. Yeah, and then this makes me happy to talk about. And then at 7 months we transferred him to his We transferred him to his bedroom, and then he started sleeping throughout the night. So from then on until now, at 7 o'clock, Khuselo must be on his bed. Even when we don't put him to bed, he will ask for himself, Mama, sleep, because he is used to it now. And then, yeah, now I want us to talk about potty training. In the trolley, and I'm like, what's happening? Baby, I was like, what is happening? Why is he dancing? And I was like, oh, he wants to go to the toilet. Now they had to rush into the toilet.
We ran, yeah.
And then he did number 1. He peed first.
Yeah.